Good morning in there, out there, in there. In here, out here. Welcome to Sentimentalists. Hi, Mark, Linda. So good to have you with us. Slurp time. Vivi will probably stay for a little while, won't you? Well, what a week, I tell you. How about you guys? Spring is really trying here to show up. It's really trying. Yeah, it's really trying, yeah. And, hey, if you're not busy tonight at 6:30, you're in the area at the Bookman, wonderful Bookman bookstore in Grand Haven. 4 of us are going to read all at once. No. Greg Rappeleye and Fleda Brown, Teresa Scollon, this guy. So it'll just be an hour, and it'll be a pleasant evening. We won't take more than 10-15 minutes apiece. Here's my buddy. She's going to sleep for a little bit, I hope. Big news. I mean, hold on. You better sit down if you're standing up or anything. We got a new stove. And you know what that's like. I mean, it does. My light went out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it.
Can't do anything about it.
No.
So am I in the dark with you guys?
A little bit. Just.
What does it mean that it went out?
It means it didn't have enough charge.
It didn't have enough charge. You know, we live in the age of charge.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice that? We have to charge this up and charge that up. And yeah, that's what we have to do. Viv, you've been so good. I'm going to give you one of these, but you have your back to everyone, you know. So a new stove, I'm telling you, convection, it does everything. Julie made, cookies. I wish you were here. I'd give you some. You'd fall over. Just amazing. Just so good. And French fries. She made French fries. Holy cow, were they good? Oh, you're rising. Oh, very good. There's Mom over there. You want to go see her? Isn't it a terrible time to be alive? What an awful thing to say. But it's so important to look out the window and see the speckles of green coming on the trees. And because Julie fed the fish last year, you know, the bluegills, they're just big. It's incredible. We're going to have to keep the fisher people away. Are your plants showing up? We have a tulip. That's in celebration of tulip time in Holland. Millions and millions of tulip tourists come. We have one. That's just, you know, I'm not big on it, so I like to at least take part, you know. And what other things are up? What are you going to get? What are you going to go out and get? Are you going to get annuals, perennials, nothingals, because you've overloaded already? It's almost 60 degrees here this morning. That's great. Oh, boy. It's been so cold. And are you going to get mulch? And we have daffodils up and strawberries, because we pretty much let our lawn. It's not a lawn. It's a interesting non-grass area that has strawberries and grape hyacinths and violets and myrtle and stuff that happens. Yeah.
Strawberries.
And we're gonna. My dear friend Jim is gonna do some chainsawing with me. You're being so nice. Thank you. Would you? Yeah. Thank you. That's a treat for being. Uh-oh! Look out! The cats are romping. Here comes Jennifer and Molly, and Jennifer took a tumble off the counter today, landed in a box that had one of those packing papers in it. She thought it was a boa constrictor, and she started fighting with it and out, trying to get out of the box. It was merry mayhem. Don't you love when those things just happen? What do you need when those things just happen, you know? So my friend Jim and I are going to chainsaw out some invasives that are really thick and wrap around trees. And we got to do that. Hey, do you guys know how to fix a forsythia? Can you fix a forsythia? Because our forsythia is gigantic and there's 3 of them, and there's 5 of them. I can only count to 3.
That's right.
They only have a few blossoms, and all around town it's Forsythia Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Festival.
Sure.
So if you have any help for us with the Forsythia, really appreciate that, wouldn't we, Vivian? Huh? Wouldn't we? Yeah, we really, really would. Julie and I are both reading the same Barbara Kingsolver book called Flight Behavior, and we're having a race. Now, I want to tell you from the beginning that Julie will win the race. I don't know how she does it, but she's on about her what? 5th?
What?
5th or 6th Kingsolver?
I've been reading them all over again.
She's reading them all in order over again. And I'm reading 1 or 2 for the first time. No, I've already read several, but I'm up to Flight Behavior. About butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that doesn't get you to read a book, huh?
Not even about butterflies.
Huh? Julie just informed me it's not even about butterflies.
Just a lot of butterflies.
May I say that I just failed the test Julie gave in the seminar in Barbara Kingsolver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a bad English major.
Yeah, I just English major got another C-. No, you're not going anywhere. Stay here. Stay here. Yeah. See, these are all the things that matter. Yeah. So, I need to see. You want to check your phone with me? Let's see. Stay. 2 messages. Oh, Meredith, our daughter wants to visit after school. No pressure, and I love you.
What does she want to do?
She wants to come visit after school.
Oh, good.
That'd be nice. Yay. Yeah. Maybe she needs money. No, not Meredith. She doesn't do that. Several months ago, Julie's sister, Carrie, who lives down the road, her husband got that terrible cancer that you don't recognize until it's already at stage 4, so you're already placed in hospice. Well, he passed away a week or so ago, and we had a wonderful memorial service yesterday. It was standing room only, and all these music people. He was a major voice force, etc., in the music, in any world he was in with music. And it was just so fun to see all these wonderful musicians there, all dressed in just all different kinds of what I wear, I suppose, to perform. Oh, it was such a good time, and there were wonderful readings, and it was just long enough. And Tony Amato and I, who read at the Red Dock every year, when he got sick, I realized, well, if I go over there, it's just an uncomfortable what am I going to say? Hi, how are you? Goodbye, Viv. So I decided every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I need a slurp for this. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I would send a poem, not by me, somebody else. And it turned out to be wonderful, and because in a way I was there, and it did more, because it brought Carrie and Paul together. They'd read the poem, they'd talk about the poem, they'd read the poem again. So Tony Amato and I each picked 6 poems from the whole stack and read them one at a time, back and forth. And Tony was so wonderful. He wants to go on the road, get on Jimmy Fallon. We're so good. We need to be on Jimmy Fallon. So look forward to seeing poetry on Jimmy Fallon. And do your best resistance to bet that'll happen. Holy cow. His life was music. NRBQ, Thelonious Monk, Sun Ra. And this is a key thing, and I would encourage you. Local music. We're caught up in the big star music, and a lot of them are wonderful. There's no critical here. However, we don't want to overlook those musicians who are every bit as wonderful, but aren't interested in stardom or fame or anything. They just... So support your local musicians. They're wonderful people. And around here, every Monday at the 4-minute mark, every Monday at the Whatnot restaurant, they play, and they are. You might as well. And you sit there with your coconut cake and you listen to the best music. And then several of the musicians, just about 4 or 5, talked about Paul, and it was music talk. It was great. It wasn't the usual memorial service, shall we say. And one fellow knew that if he talked, he'd break down, so he wrote a song to Paul. And he played his guitar and sang this beautiful song. Yeah. Let's see, I had something else. No, that, I think. Whoa. Also, everybody there got this marvelous poem by the remarkable poet named G.F. Corrick from Grand Rapids. Watch for G.F. Corrick. He wrote this poem for all of the family, really. He did not know Paul. He did not necessarily know Carrie, and he wrote this poem. So here's Paul on one side and the poem on the other. So it really was never maudlin or anything. It was an amazing funeral, and our pastor Jody gave an appropriate and magical, creative, remarkable. She could have sung it. It was so beautifully lyrical. I don't know what you'd call it. A homily, I guess, but memorial kind of thing. It was something. Well, if you want to come out and catch those bluegill, just let us know. We're here for that. And again, the reading tonight, and I have no idea why I picked up this phone, except our daughter's coming over. You want to know that. So here's our poem for today. And it's kind of for spring and all of us waiting for whatever we have to show up and drive around and see things turning green. This is a wonderful time. It's that little transition, you know. The title of the poem is The Worth of Waiting. The Worth of Waiting. Here in the time between snow and the bud of the rhododendron, we watch the robins, look into the gray, and narrow our view to the patches of wild grasses coming green. The pile of ashes in the fireplace haphazard sticks on the paths and gardens, leaves tangled in the ivy and periwinkle lie in wait against our will. This drawing near of renewal of stems and blossoms, the hesitant return of the anarchy of mud and seed, says not yet to the blood's crawl. When the deer along the stream look back at us, we know again we've left them. We pull a blanket over us when we sleep, as if living in a prayer we try to amen the late arrival of red, the stun of green, the muted yellow at the end of every twig. We will lift up our eyes under the trees, hoping to discover a gnarled nest within the branches' negative space. And we will watch for a fox sparrow rustling in the dead leaves underneath. Take care. Try to be cheerful. Be kind. So good to be with you. Thank you. Slurp.